Do you like TV, scorpions, and tasers? Well, then this episode just might be right for you.
Yep, so stick around for the Season 3 finale of IKAGA, only on Disney Channel.
Well, I'm Matt.
And I'm Carter.
And welcome to it. It's kind of a gray area.
Welcome back, folks, to the Season 3 finale.
Season 3 finale is exciting and sad and happy, a little fearful. I'm kind of mixed emotions on this one.
I'm happy, I guess.
Okay. I'm usually mixed emotions on everything, so.
Right. And also, I don't think we ever said, but when was our 1 year anniversary? Like June 25th?
5th to the 7th, something like that. I think the 25th was episode 00. We did like a little promo for like, hey, here's what the series is about.
What did we do for
And then the 27th was our first actual shade.
Point is, we're now at 3 seasons and 1 year of doing It's Kind of a Gray Area. So this is just, it's crazy. It's crazy to see that we're here.
Yeah, we've actually lasted the same amount of seasons than the original Star Trek.
Which is a good segue into today's shade.
So today's shade is officially which we said at the beginning, should TV shows quit while they're ahead?
Yeah.
Which, I mean, we talked about this a little bit beforehand. So quit while they're ahead, like Seinfeld is a great example of this. Seinfeld canceled his show after 10 seasons. 10 years of Seinfeld. They were on top.
Right.
His show was on top, and he's like, I want to go out on top. I'm just going to cancel the show. Which, there's something to be said about that.
Oh, yeah. I think there's a lot to be said about that. But we'll get into that as we get into the shade.
But the other part of this is some shows just get canceled that are fantastic after 1 or 2 seasons, and it's such a shame.
Yeah, but the thing is, maybe that's better than their alternative fate.
That's
like
true.
Maybe there's, because we all have shows that were canceled before we would have liked to see them canceled.
Yeah.
Just off the top of my head, we've got Limitless. That was gone too soon.
So good.
Better Off Ted, as you mentioned earlier. Oh, Dirk Gently. I think I've mentioned that at some point on this show. But yeah. Dirk Gently is an amazing show. Also canceled too soon. There's just a lot of stuff like this that really, really good shows, doesn't get enough viewership, and so it gets canceled. But that means it never outstays its welcome.
That's true. Yeah, if someone comes over and just hangs out for dinner for an evening, you're like, that was lovely. What a great dinner. What a good people. But then they spend 3, 4, 5 months with you, and you're like, I hate them. Why are they still here?
Yeah, isn't that technically just an invasion at that point?
I don't know. Are they Russian? Is it American soil?
I wonder if anyone...
Red Dawn!
I wonder if anyone's ever conquered a country that way, where they just sent like a diplomatic party.
They came over for dinner.
Yeah, but they just like send like a party of diplomats out to greet the king, and then they all just feast, and then they're like, great, well, you guys should probably be getting home now. And they're like, no, let's feast again. And then they have like more people show up, and then just like a month of feasting goes by, and they're like, wait a second, we're completely outnumbered. Is this their country now? Wait a second.
What just happened?
They totally conned us out of our home nation.
I can't believe this happened again to us.
Yep, gotta move.
Man, for the 3rd time this year.
Yeah. At some point in history, I'm sure that's happened.
Oh, absolutely. I think it's a good strategic, subtle move.
Yeah.
It's a little better than a horse full of people.
Yes. It's such a good idea that they could make a TV show about it.
Have they?
No, they haven't. I said they could.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like some sarcasm. But getting back to the shows.
Right.
So, you're right. I mean, some shows could overstay their welcome.
Grey's Anatomy.
And end up invading. I'm kind of a fan. My wife drugged me into it. I'm a fan.
I get that. I get people getting drugged into it because you do really need to be on drugs to appreciate that show.
And you learn a lot about drugs when watching the show.
Right.
So,
Yeah,
it's a self-feeding habit.
How many seasons are there? Like 17 or something?
It's like 17. I think it's one of the longest running shows, and one of the second longest is like Supernatural.
Yeah, I think first is Doctor Who.
Oh, yeah. Doctor's been going on since like the 60s.
Yeah.
So that. Honorable mention. Like we said, Doctor Who, Supernatural, Grey's Anatomy. They have not overstayed their welcomes. I mean, you think so?
I think so for Grey's Anatomy.
You think so for Grey's Anatomy because you're not a fan. But so many people still watch them and are huge fans that they, to the general public people, viewership, they haven't overstayed their welcome, which is great. But some shows, you just know if they continue, they're going to end up like Beethoven 17, where it's just like you're making another one.
Yeah. Or like Lost. I like Lost. I liked it all the way through, but a lot of people felt like after season 2 or 3 that it just like it wasn't there, and they crept along and they finished, but it didn't live up to a lot of people's expectations. So that's one example you could look at as like overstaying. Game of Thrones. Neither of us are real big Game of Thrones people.
No.
Are really not at all Game of Thrones people. But I am aware of how much the 8th season of that show is deeply hated by everyone. So, I mean, that's another example of a show that had a massive following and a lot of success, and then that just didn't pan out,
That is a great recent example of a show that overstayed its welcome.
Yeah.
Or just crumbled at the end. I mean, it's kind of the same thing depending on how you look at it.
Yeah. And we actually also see this a lot with YouTubers. Mm-hmm. I won't give any names out, but I've seen in the last, 6 months or so, a couple of people that I was aware of, from 10 years ago. Mm-hmm. They're not in great places today. They're just, a long career on YouTube sometimes makes people a little, I don't know. It just does something weird to some people,
A YouTube career?
Yeah.
I am willing to find that out for myself.
I think it's the people that really, kind of try to just give people whatever they want, and so they just kind of lose themselves in it. Yeah, people just so desperate for attention that they'll just eat scorpions on YouTube or something.
Yeah, who would eat scorpions? That's ridiculous.
Right.
Hang in there, guys. It's coming.
Right.
All right. So I'm willing to go ahead and tuck the show into bed.
Yeah, let's do this. So should they quit while they're ahead?
I'm gonna say yes. I would rather, Smallville is one of the shows I grew up with. I absolutely love to my core. Smallville is the first superhero series I watched that I absolutely loved. After 10 seasons, I hated that it ended. But honestly, if it would have gone another 2 and then just sucked, it would have kind of ruined a good percentage of that for me. Mm-hmm. It would have. So in a way, I am happy it ended after 10 seasons. On top, super powerful, my opinion. Right. So I'm going to say yes. It is okay to quit while they're ahead.
I thought I was going to say the same thing. Okay. I really did. In fact, I think of this as maybe even something that I hold as a general principle usually. But honestly, through this conversation, my mind just changed. No, they should not quit while they're ahead. They should overstay their welcome, and we'll just have way more TV to choose between.
Okay. And I'm going to say that, they should. They should quit while they're ahead. Well, we want to do something a little bit special for our season 3 finale. We're going to pull in an old friend, middle-aged friend.
Middle-aged, it seems a little far.
Yeah, well, I'm 33, so I'm close enough I can say that.
Let's say
third-aged. Third-aged friend. We're going to pull in a friend from the show, Kevin Allen from KL Experience. We want to start pulling in people that we've worked with and just had a lot of fun with.
Yeah.
I love that we're making these YouTube and podcast friends and community, and we want to start involving them more.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and call Kevin and see what his opinion is before we do rock, paper, scissors for this thing.
Let's do it.
All right. He says 5 minutes.
Okay. Who does he think he is?
I don't know, just we are recording, bro. Taser?
So what do we do with the next 3 minutes and 45 seconds?
Yeah, you have someone from California too that's sending me something.
Yeah, a guy from California, an artist, is sending a set replacement painting. Oh, yep. All right, Kevin's ready. Oh, phone's dying.
Of course.
Hey.
Hey, Kevin, how you doing?
Hey, Kevin.
What's up, fellas? I'm doing good. How you guys?
Doing good, man. We're just here recording our finale for season 3.
Season 3 finale, man. That's so awesome. How many years ago again did you guys say you started the show?
1.
1 year.
1 year. So just about, wow. Yeah, that's dope, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, we do about 50 episodes, give or take, per season. We do 3 a week, so it usually ends up being about 3 a year, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we want to get your opinion. Welcome back to the show, first of all.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having me.
For those of you who don't know, Kevin did a collaboration with us a while back that you can go check out. And we had a lot of fun talking about video games and YouTube stuff. So definitely look into that if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, and check out his channel, KAL Experience. It's very encouraging and uplifting and fun. It's just fun, guys. But all right, so
Thanks, guys.
yeah, you got it, man. So, all right, I wanted to just ask you a question about our topic today. So, we talked about several shows that we love that got canceled, and we're talking about whether or not TV shows should end on a high note.
Or basically, like, quit while they're ahead, quit in their
Yes.
prime instead of just keep going and keep making money.
And our main example of this was Seinfeld, where while they were on top after 9 or 10 seasons, they canceled it before everyone got tired of it. So are there any shows that you love or loved that just didn't quite make the cut of multiple seasons, got canceled early?
My favorite show of all time is The Office.
Yes.
And I immediately thought about how I'm probably one of the rare people to say that that once Michael Scott left the show, a lot of people kind of stopped watching it at that point. I kept watching it, and I definitely have vivid memories of still really, really enjoying, not probably as much, definitely not as much, but still really loving it and never feeling like, oh man, they should have, ended this before. Like that was just my personal opinion. But ultimately, man, yeah, I think that that ending on top is probably the better thing to do just overall. But I think like you mentioned, earlier about the financial money aspect of it, that's not an easy ask when it comes to the business side, and the fact that the show is still going to bring in money even though it's not going to quote unquote do right by the fans because of it falling off or not being able to come up with ideas and stuff.
Right.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
Yeah, I was on the same thing on your side of it, where I hate to see it end, but I acknowledge it was for the best.
Right.
So, all right, well, we're going to go ahead. We're going to do the Would You Rather.
The rock, paper, scissors.
I'm sorry, the rock, paper, scissors. I do that so much.
3 seasons and we still do that.
I know, we're like 170 episodes in. All right, so, Kevin, do you want to hang on for a second?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, let's figure out what the universe has to say. Kevin and I are on the same side. And then, Carter, you're on the side that...
Yeah, I think that they shouldn't quit. I think they should just keep going.
Yep, and Kevin and I think they should stop while they're ahead. So, all right, let's figure this out.
All right.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh, so we both got scissors the first round, Kevin, and then Carter did scissor again. I did paper, so I lost. We lost, man.
Yeah.
We lost. That's devastating.
I'm so sorry.
Not happy with this.
Right.
No.
There we go, guys. So TV shows, I don't need to quit. You can just keep going, keep making money. Doesn't matter what the critics say or the fans say because the universe is behind you. So there.
All right, guys, I got today's Would You Rather, and it's shocking.
Yes, it is. So because it's the finale, for this Would You Rather, which I don't think we've done this before, maybe once we did it for like a special or something, we're going to actually act out the Would You Rather for once.
Yes, yeah, and we're going to try to do this a little bit more, but I want you guys to comment down below with what you would choose.
Yeah.
Would you rather eat a scorpion? Those are scorpions, all right? Or get tased in the face?
That's a real taser.
That's a real taser.
Do we know if it's safe for one of us to get tased in the face with this?
Yeah. It's supposed to just stun someone.
Do you know the voltage on that?
It says...
Of course.
It says dangerous amount, don't tase in face. But,
It's like, we're fine to use that. I was like, yeah, it's not on kill mode.
It's also a flashlight.
Real easy to mix
Am I
those
doing
two
it?
up, though.
I'm not even doing it. Ah, there it goes.
To get the flashlight to work, though, you have to push down on the glass from the tops.
Oh, I don't even know how this thing works. I'm going to tase myself by accident. All right, so what would you rather?
Looking at that, I feel like I should go with the scorpions, but...
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to say the scorpions.
Oh, gosh, all right. I want to tase you in the face. All right, I'm going to say scorpions, too. So we're just going to shut that down.
Yeah.
Close that up.
Yeah.
Here's our dinner plate. We're filming this in the evening. Best by 7:25. I mean, it's close enough. Scorpions are expired.
We're eating expired scorpions. Are you kidding me?
I didn't realize we've been holding on to these for so long.
So these went bad 6 days ago.
About a week ago. Yeah.
We're eating a week-old expired scorpions.
Yeah, we ordered these the same time we ordered the tarantulas that we ate. If you guys want to go back to that episode.
Now, a quick little, reasoning here as to why we picked to eat a scorpion versus eating, versus getting tased.
Eating a taser.
I am not eating a taser. Never again.
I think I would rather go with taste discomfort than pain. Right?
I don't even think this is going to be a taste issue as much as this is going to be a texture fiasco.
All right, so I'm sure it's safe to eat.
Oh, we could seriously just throw this in, like the little pincer thing is right here.
I know, it's just
this thing is like needle sharp.
I swear this thing moved a second ago. Dehydrated armor tail scorpions with salt. Oh, that's nice. I mean, salt's good.
I'm going to break the needle off here.
I'm going to do that too, because I don't want one of those situations where you're like,
ow, good Lord, there's no way I am letting that into my throat.
It's one thing to watch someone like eat a giant tarantula, like a Fear Factor type thing. You're just like, oh, I could do that. But when it's in front of you and you smell it, it's a bit different.
Yeah, I feel like this is just like a YouTube rite of passage, which we've already done this with the snakes, not the snakes that we ate.
No.
The spiders that we ate.
Yeah.
To where, honestly, this doesn't even intimidate me that much anymore. It's just like, yeah, whatever. This is part of my life now.
I hate it.
This has just happened to everyone. You get on YouTube and then you have to eat disgusting things. Okay, well, right. I guess we have to do this now, right?
Yeah, I'm going to be a proper showman and do this.
Oh, gosh. That was... okay. Well, the sooner I do it, the sooner it's over, so... Okay.
Ugh. So far better than the tarantula. Just a crouton. Oh, it's like a really bad crouton, guys.
Yeah, I'm going to spit this out.
No, I'm actually okay to swallow this. Man, those pincers get you.
Yeah.
Carter needs a minute. You guys like these mugs? Only available on Etsy. Just search It's Kind of a Gray Area or go to the description below. There's a link in there. Also, we have Granddad stickers. They're pretty sweet. Carter, you okay, buddy? I mean, I'm sure he's fine. You good? Yeah. Refreshing.
That was very, very crunchy. No flavor to that at all, in my opinion. But
I would say 2%.
Texture-wise, there's no way that was making it down.
So this stuff is the Meat Maniac scorpions. I wouldn't recommend the Meat Maniac tarantulas.
I would take the tarantula over that. I'd rather eat another spider.
Well, that's fine. Next time you can have that bag, I'll eat these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the end of the season 3 finale, guys. We made it through 3 seasons in 1 year of IKAGA's history.
Golf clap.
But today we found out that TV shows don't need to quit while they're ahead. It's fine, just, grab all the cash you can. The universe just likes TV, I guess, but doesn't like good TV. Or at least doesn't care that much about whether it's good or bad.
Yep. And we found out that we'd rather eat... What? Okay, so now that you've had a scorpion, would you rather eat a scorpion than get tased in the face again?
Do I have to go back and get tased in the face?
No, you don't have to.
Okay, then I would rather get tased in the face.
Next time we play this, he'll get tased in the face.
Yeah. Well, if you guys like today's episode, there's a lot more to Season 3 and to Season 2 and to Season 1. The point is, there's a lot more to IKAGA in general, and I'm guessing you haven't seen all of it, so why not go try?
But before you do, make sure you comment, like, and push that subscribe button so you don't miss out on Season 4 episodes coming up.
Yep. And don't count your scorpions before they hatch.
Ring the notification bell.
Pull a George Costanza and end on a high note.
And Taser, I don't even know her.
Why not?
And as always, IKAGA.
Yep.
Yay!